Baby, tell me if you like it.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how I fit all of my natural hair underneath of this short bob wig. If you've always wanted to wear wigs but never knew how you can fit your hair underneath, then just stay tuned. Alright, so first what you want to do is make sure you find out where your part is going to be. So I'm going to have a deep side part, so that's what I'm doing here. And now I'm going to figure out my leave out. So what I'm going to do is just part a section, and then what I learned from watching another YouTube video, which I'll leave down below, you just want to put your comb right in the center of the hair, and if you can see it, then you know you need to add more hair. If you can't, then you know you have enough leave out. So now that I see that I have enough, I'm just going to section that one part off, and that's going to be the one side covering the side that doesn't have the most hair. And then I'm going to do the same thing to the other side, which is going to be my bang area. So once again, just pull out some hair, and then you want to put your comb right in the part, flip your hair over, and if you can't see the comb, then you have enough leave out. So now I'm just going to make sure I put that away so it doesn't get mixed up in my braids. Now I'm just going to start braiding, and I'm not braiding any particular way. I am doing side braids though. I'm not going straight back, and I'm just going to spritz it with some water. I noticed that my hair is a lot thinner when it's wet, so that's one of the steps that I'm incorporating into my braiding routine. It's not dripping wet or anything like that, but when my hair is wet, it is more flat, I guess you could say. So then I'm just going to go ahead and add some oil, and this is the Uncle Funky's Daughter Shining Star, and I'm going to add that to my hair. And then I'm just going to go ahead and cornrow down, no particular way. I'm not being too tight with this as well. I don't want to put any strain on my hair. And then I'm just going to go ahead and take that Shining Star and put it on my ends to seal. So here is the trick to making your hair lay flat if you have thick natural hair like myself. What you want to do is take that first braid and you're going to connect it with the second braid. So as you can see, I'm using one piece of hair, and I'm going to add the braid in right above my ear and then continue to braid down. This way I don't have a bunch of loose braids at the bottom at the end where I have to pin them up on my head, and it can get a little bulky. So at the end of this, we're only going to have 3 braids that we have to pin up in the back of our head. So now once again, I'm adding that second braid now to my third braid. So now I have 3 braids, but as you can see, I only have 1 ending down. So then once again, you just want to spritz your hair with some water. If you don't need water to make your hair flatter, if your hair is flatter while it's dry, then you can go ahead and skip that step. I'm going to be adding my oil just to keep my hair nice and moisturized. And then I'm just going to go ahead and start braiding. Once again, like I said, I'm not pulling a lot of tension on my hair, and I'm not really being too particular on how I braid. You're not going to see the braids, so they don't have to be so neat. Then once you have that first braid done, you want to add it to your second braid once you get halfway down, and then continue to braid all the way down. So now I'm just going to show you what it looks like in the back. So now at this point I have 4 braids, and I'm just going to go ahead and add that large braid into my 4th braid right here, and that's going to give me that 1 braid on one side. So this is like towards the middle of my head, so this is the last braid that I'm going to add to all of my braids. And then flip over to the other side. So I have 3 braids on that side, and now I'm adding that long braid that I have combined, and I'm adding it to my last braid towards the middle of my head. So now as you can see, I just have 2 braids going down, and I have 1 single braid in the middle and then 2 on the opposite side, but each side contains like 3 to 4 braids. So now I'm just going to pin it. So I'm going to pin the hair in between each parted section. So you just want to feel where your part is and lay it flat and just pin the heck out of it. So I'm really pinning this down, and towards the back, if it is a little bulky, that's fine because it is a bob, so that's where you have a lot of your texture. You just want to make sure that the sides are really flat, and then as you can see, it does look a little bulky. I'm going to pin it down some more, but you can't even tell because of the haircut. But this is as flat as we're going to get it. And so now only thing left to do is put your wig on, straighten out your leave out, and you are good to go. So here is the wig on. As you can see, it looks very flat. It's not bulky at all. It looks very natural. It blends in very well, and I really enjoyed this technique. So I will leave the video down below where I found this technique. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Damn.